If you would like to get started with n8n and you like to create different workflow automation, there are a bunch of templates that you can use. And the templates, they will actually make it much easier for you to learn from what currently exists and what other people are building. And then also, you can also contribute to the community. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to go to n8n website and you can click on our workflow. It's going to show you over 100 different kind of workflow and you can use. If you're into AI, sales team, IT ops, marketing team, document ops, or support, you can also learn different kind of automation directly from n8n. Now, to build your first AI agent on n8n, you can also come here and learn how you can actually add a chat model, a memory, and tools to your AI. Now, here we're going to be browsing through different n8n workflow, and we're going to take a different perspective and a different look into them. If you click on it, Personal Live Manager with Telegram, Google Service, and Voice Enabled AI. Now, if you click on it, you actually have a good understanding about this tool, this workflow, excuse me. And guess what? You could also copy you could also use it for free, where it basically just clone this workflow, it clones it into your environment. And you can also learn about the step-by-step guide here. You could also, if you scroll down, you can see different recommendations as well. For example, AI-ready GitHub issues with Cloud CLI and Telegram, or AI-powered technical analyst with Perplexity AI research, or your Traveler Copilot, your AI-powered Telegram for easy language. If you click on that, you get to see the workflow. Now, this workflow, it basically just works with Telegram. With Telegram, and you have to have some settings, set up some switch, and you can do different things with this workflow here. As you can see, you could also decide to add a note to your workflow. Now, if you also want different workflow in your n8n, this is something you can also consider. Now, let's get back to different templates of your choice. Also, training AI template. You could also see different AI training templates if you want to get into the action, or you could also want to chat with the database using your AI, or you want to analyze a landing page using OpenAI and get optimization tips. Now, which one should we clone? Let's search through this n8n workflow, and we can decide to select different one of our choice. Now, I'm going to show you how you can copy n8n workflow and then how you can use it directly. Here, it says, talk to your Google Sheet using ChatGPT 5. Let's click on this. Click on use for free. Copy template to clipboard JSON. Or you can get started with n8n. Get started with n8n Cloud or self-hosting installation documentation. Let's copy it to the clip. And then the next thing you want to do is you go to your n8n. Now, you basically just copy it to clipboard, and one thing you can do, you come to your workflow, and then you paste it. Once you paste it, you are going to see something like this. Now, here you can have different understanding of how this works. Now, the first thing here, you see, it says, ask a question of your data. You can ask natural language questions to analyze your marketing data, such as total spending across campaign, spend for paid search only, month-over-month changes in ad, top performing campaign by conversion rate, cost per lead for each channel. Basically, this is basically you having a conversation with your data. And how does that work? This connects with the talk to your data, and talk to your data is connected to a chat model. And this chat model is your OpenAI ChatGPT model, which you can set up by getting your API key. You go to the platform AI, go to your OpenAI billing, add fund to your billing account, and copy your API key into your OpenAI credential. Now, once that is done, guess what you can also do? You can now also add your memory to your agent that you're talking to. And guess what? In terms of the output, then you can have it, you can make it to prepare your data to Google Sheet. Connect the data in Google Sheet. Data must be in a particular format. And then also your first row contains the column name. And these are basically the specs that you need to be aware of. Now, also, you can also add your output on parser. But in this case here, just focus on these these sections here, which is your chart, talk to your data, the memory bit, and then also this OpenAI chart model, and also your data analyst, which is your Google Sheet. If you click on this, you get to have a chart. If you say hello, now obviously it's going to throw an error. Why? Because you've not yet connected your OpenAI ChatGPT model. Now, as you can see, if you click on this as well, you get to see that it was able to intercept your message. Now, Google Sheet, ask your OpenAI key. Yeah. So once you have an OpenAI key, it's be able to have those interesting conversation with you. Now, to do that, there are a couple of things you can do. You can basically open your OpenAI platform. Let me open my OpenAI platform. I'll need to log in to that. Let me log in using an account to log in using my Google account. As you can see, I'm already logged in. And then also, what is the next? You can create your secret key here. You can also follow the instruction that was given. Then go to Open AI Billing. Once that is clicked, let me click on it. But before that, it says you go to your OpenAI platform. Now you need to add fund to your organization. But let me just continue. Let's call it DevCore HQ. Let's continue. And let's select free. Let's continue. My test key. Let's generate key. And once that key has been generated, you copy the key. You come back here, double click on this. Oh, get free OpenAI API credits. Let's see if we can claim it. Okay, now let us add these to our credential section. To add your credential to your n8n, here you click on credential, n8n free OpenAI credit. Oh, okay. Looks like we are eligible for this. Then we can only use it from this list. Let me see if Nano is in the list. It looks like it is. Let's close that. Oops. Let's close this. No data. Now let's send a different message. Hello. Now, as you can see, it was able to process that information. Why? Because we are using the open and the free credit that we just claimed. Now that information was sent to the agent, and your agent is asking for, I think it was the previous information that it has. Now the next thing we need to add is passing our data. Here you can see it says that there's a sample marketing data here. Let me click on it. If you click on that, you get to see this sample marketing data over here. Now with this sample marketing data, this is data that we're going to be using. Now let's connect with our Google Doc. Add your credential. As you can see, to add your credential, you can either add it manually or you can sign in with Google. Let's sign in with Google for the sake of this conversation here. I'm doing that off screen. To sign in with Google, there are a couple of things that you can do. Once you sign in with Google, you're going to see this information here, as you can see. And then here, since I'll be working with n8n, I'll have to select all. And then you click on continue. And then here, you're connected, you're synced with it. Now, if I click on this, now it's showing this marketing data here. And then the data here is data. Okay. Now, let's close this. That has been saved. Now, the next thing we can do now is we can ask a couple of questions. Let's ask the question now. Let's proceed. Now, let's ask questions such as total spend across all campaigns. Get me total spends across all campaigns. Now, as you can see, now it's a total spend across all campaign is $19,558.59. So now you are having a chat interaction with what? With your data. Where is your data? Your data is in Google Sheet, which is here, and you're able to interact with it. Now, let's also ask it a different question. Questions such as, get me the top performing campaigns. Now you see your chart. Now this is what is orchestrating the whole flow. This is using OpenAI connection to have an interaction to also systematically obtain that information from Google Sheet. Now it's also asking, now this is the response. Let's bring it up. Now it says the top performing campaigns based on conversion are holiday promo with multiple high conversion entries, notably with entries having 9, 8, 7, 8 and 7 conversion, and the Black Friday, New Year blast, spring sales. Would you like a specific ranking or a summary of the top campaign? No, we don't want to do that. Let's ask a different question. Let's ask it for a month-over-month changes in ad spending. No, never mind. Let's say get me the month-over-month changes in ad campaign spent. Now, this is the question we're asking it. Now you see it talk to your data, memory, analyze it, and it's analyzing the data. And the AI is also doing its own stuff. Here, now this is the response. Here, the data set contains detailed spend data across different campaigns over various months. To analyze month over month change in ad spend, I will aggregate the spend per month. So basically, this is total ad spend per month in approximate. Month over month changes are, you can see month over month changes. Let's ask it an interesting question. Which ad is the most? Now let's ask it a different question. Different questions such as 1 month, which month? Okay, now which month is the best month? Okay, which month? Let's change this. Which month is the best month that the campaign did very well, that did well?
Yes.
Let's just type this in. Now, say the best month in terms of campaign performance, considering overall metrics such as spend and conversion, appears to be April 2024. It shows the highest total spend as $2,801.45 and include multiple campaigns with high conversion, indicating strong campaign activity and performance during the month. Would you like a more detailed analysis such as analyzing conversion or ROI for that month? Yes, please. Now, your agent is actively interacting with your data. Whatever you have in your data, here, your agent is actively interacting with it, which is the data set that you have here. It's using your conversion, your clicks, the spend, also the date to determine all these informations here. Also the channels, it's also understanding the campaigns that also went out. So it is not randomly just spitting out information. It is actively using the information that you have in your Excel sheet, which is in your sample, which is in your marketing data, to give a response here. And you can also see how it's interacting with his memory. It's checking his own memory. He's interacting with OpenAI. He keeps analyzing the data and it gives it back to the OpenAI, and also it's keeping a memory of this conversation. And here you can actually see the response. So this is the response here, and this is the response in human readable format here. Output, you can also specify the inputs, you can specify the output here. If you want to see this, you can close this section. And then also, you could also decide to minimize this. So that is how you can interact with your data using n8n, using an AI agent that is orchestrated and hosted on your n8n workflow. Interact with your data, talk to your data with Google Sheet and OpenAI GPT-5 Mini using n8n.